Hi guys and girls, I'm Obsidian Ant and this is the beta for Chapter 4 of Elite Dangerous. Today we're going to take a look at exploration, and to start with we're having a look at the new discovery tools. The first is a tool for discovering planets and the other are the probes for mapping surfaces. So here we are in a brand new system, and the first thing we're going to do is use the new discovery tools. Now when we first jump into a system, you'll notice that no bodies within that system have been discovered. We just got the central star. Even after a discovery honk, that would be exactly the same, and you will notice down at the bottom left that it says 0% discovered. Now right now on the beta servers it's a complete nuisance because I keep getting disconnected literally every few minutes. So I had to reconnect here. I'm still in the same system, and also while we're at it you can see the nice new lighting from the star over there in the distance. There's no graphics mods here, this is all the default visuals. Now do keep in mind this isn't a tutorial, I'm simply trying to go through the process here so you can get a feel for the game flow. So after jumping into a system you can load up analysis mode, and then you will need to do a discovery blast. We can then see the signatures, the spectral signatures down on the bottom of the screen on the spectral analysis, and we can move along them using the right stick on your control pad. The left stick meanwhile moves the camera around and allows us to focus on the targets. If it's a broken circle, you haven't tuned in quite correctly, and you'll then need to move it until you get a full little white circle. You then can zoom in. And sometimes you'll find a planet right here, or other times you'll have to zoom in again because you've found a new planetary system. That is, planets orbiting each other or planets orbiting around a moon. But it's a very quick process. You can see here we've already discovered a planet, and it's very simple. Now in case you're wondering what it's like to no longer have an overview of a system, you still actually do. Take a look at the spectral graph down at the bottom. So on the left are the weak signals, those are USSs and scenarios, and as we move up we can see where other objects will appear. Asteroid clusters, metal planets, high metal content worlds, rocky worlds, rocky ice worlds, Earth-likes, ammonias, waters and gas giants. So essentially you'll be able to instantly see what type of planets are in any one system. What's more is that you no longer have to fly over to a planet to get a detailed surface scan. You can simply scan it from a distance here at the entry point into the system. And you can see over on the right we've got all the information we'd normally get from a detailed surface scan. And it's also doing a scan right up in the top right hand corner, and that will tell us any planetary surface features that are there, such as points of interest for geological features then. And to have a look down on the bottom left hand side of the scan here, it tells us the distance to that particular object. In this case it's over 250,000 light seconds away. And these simple scans, in addition to providing all that information, will also give us the surface map on the system map. However, if we want to be able to fully scan the planet and get the first mapped by tag, as well as locate the exact coordinates of all the points of interest on the planets, then we need to head on over to them and use the surface probes or the scanning probes. Right, so when we want to map a planet, we need to get on up close to it. Now, you don't need to come up here to get these surface details. You can do a detailed surface scan all the way from the other side of the star system. You only need to do this when you actually want to map it, and that allows you to find the points of interest down on the planetary surface. So, switch mode. We've got the surface scanner. We just need to fire the probes out. And we can do that quite rapidly. And they should pull back round on themselves. We can also toggle to see the other side of the planet. We can see where their impact. So each time a probe hits, it increases the amount of surface area that's actually been scanned. So when that hits 90%, that's considered complete. So what area isn't done yet? Looks like that side. You can see that's dark around the other side of the world. This side is completely blue. So it's scanned. You have to do this in Super Cruise, by the way. All the scanning is done in Super Cruise. And we can see that is now complete, as Verity just told us. So if there was some points of interest down there, they would now be displayed on this area here. Unfortunately, there's no points of interest, so we can't go down to them just yet. Now, one other thing I do want to take a look at is the dark side of the planets, or the night side. Now, always previously, when you headed towards the dark side of the planet, you may remember they used to start brightening up due to ambient light. Thanks to the new lighting system in Chapter 4, this no longer happens. In fact, the planets are so dark on these night sides that we have a new night vision mode, and this works very, very well. It means you're going to be able to partake in missions on the dark side of planets very easy in pitch black. It also means you're going to be able to do canyon racing and many other such things in the night side of planets as well. And in case you're wondering, night vision doesn't work when you're in external camera mode. Night vision is still switched on here, it's just not available when you're outside the ship. Now, one thing I was curious about was whether or not night vision works inside the SRVs. The last I knew about this, it wasn't going to work, but it looks like it now does. So you can use night vision in conjunction with your vehicle's headlights, and that doesn't make things too bright either, so it's probably some type of hybrid night vision, not the same type of night vision that we have in today's world anyway. But yes, it works really nice. And in case you're wondering, when you look at other vehicles or other ships within night vision, they get a nice little silhouette outline around them. So that then is a very quick overview of the game flow of the new scanning system, but I'll have a look at this in far more depth in an upcoming video. There's going to be plenty of videos over this beta period, so do keep an eye out. I'll be back with another one very, very soon. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.